Greetings, everybody, and welcome to Bank Holiday Butterflies. I woke up this morning to this one here, and it very, very much looks like that one at the top. Off to the right might be about to go. Apologies for the light in here. It is not the brightest morning, but the reason that the camera is a bit unclear is because I'm having to film this through a net. Let's see if I can move this very, very slightly. This is completely speculative, but I think you can probably see now that the 1 second from the right, we can actually see the wings. There's like a pattern. There's a painted lady pattern there. Good morning, Sam. Welcome to Bank Holiday Butterflies. Now, this might not happen. I can't guarantee results here. They might take another day, but I woke up to this one that you can see the wings of on the left there. And I'm just hoping, I'm just really hoping that I manage to capture one of these live, because that would be really cool. There are 10 in total. All of them have successfully managed to become chrysalises, unlike last time where one of them was just a great big mush. It was horrible. It was just this big pile of mush, and it was really, really unpleasant. But there's the one that's already hatched. There are 2 more lying on the floor of the butterfly net thing. And then you can see another 7 here. So I'm hoping for 10 viable butterflies. That sounds terribly scientific. I'm hoping for 10 successful butterflies. And I think that the 2 chrysali at the top look like the ones most likely to go next. I thought, well, might as well give it a chance. I've done this in a right rush, so my phone isn't plugged in. So at some point, I will probably have to interrupt proceedings just to be able to plug my phone in somewhere. But also, I'm just going to be wandering around. I'm not going to be waiting. If you can see anything happening, the chat might have to tell me that it's happening, because I need to go and have breakfast, so you will be hearing some strange sounds, no doubt. But it just looks so close, even actually since I got up this morning, since I set my camera up. That 1 second from the right is even more obvious than it was before. The problem with these is it's not slow. If it was like, I don't know, like a cow birthing or something, you'd be like, right, well, I've got about an hour. But like, they just come out, like, literally you can turn your back and look back again moments later and it's out. So we'll just have to see. I can see 1 or 2 more than you can see. One of the ones lying on the bottom doesn't look amazingly happy, but then actually they don't. Like, just before they're due to come out, it all goes very black and nasty. I think it's just the red. I think it's the red liquid stuff that they produce to help them get out, but it honestly looks like they're going to die, and it's horrible, and the whole place will look like a bloodbath after they've come out, because the red stuff goes everywhere. This one isn't flapping. In case you've just joined us, welcome. There's a butterfly in the left-hand corner here. Normally they do a lot of flapping about to dry their wings, but they don't seem to be doing that. Cool. Right, I'm going to disappear off just for a moment. Probably to plug my phone in more than anything, which is going to be a bit of a pain, because the plug is in an awkward place, but it's fine. I will sort it. I will sort it out. And if it comes out, then at least I managed to get it on camera. So I will be back in just a mo. got anything yet? No. I'm not really surprised. This might take another 12 hours, but I couldn't resist the opportunity. Thank you to Sam for keeping the chat going while I wander around trying to wake up. Right, what was I doing? Power cable, that's right. Nothing happening yet then? No. I'm going to be saying that literally every 2 minutes. Are we nearly there yet? Are we nearly there yet? Are we nearly there yet? The answer is we might be, but then we might not. I've only taken a chance on this because one has already been born this morning. I have woken up to a butterfly. I'm just going to put my power cable in. Look, it's there. It's there. Good morning, butterfly. Right, I'm hoping that putting the power cable in doesn't mess this up. It's already messed my focus up, but I'm about to mess everything up because this, unfortunately, belongs down the back of the sideboard that I'm currently filming this on. This is not going to be the easiest thing to do, so you'll have to forgive me just for a moment. There's going to be a lot of crashing around. Should have done this before I started, I am aware. Hello, Mr. Chuffy. How are you doing? Right, this is where the whole thing falls over. Actually did that quite well. Now I've got to get the damn thing down the back of this. Great. The butterfly thing itself is like perched on two big boxes. It's a professional outfit, this. It's a professional outfit. Don't write in. I know the focus is gone. Don't write in. It's going to go like 10 times before I finish doing this. God, how the hell am I going to get down the back of here? Flipping heck. I've just caused some problems for myself. BBC aren't like this. Oh, I'm fighting with a spider plant. Yep. Oh, yep. Right, get in. Yes, yes, yes. Winning. Good. Right, I think I'm okay now. Why can I hear flapping? Why can I hear flapping? You just hear flapping? Or maybe it was just the net resettling itself. There is actually a butterfly, a chrysalis lurking. There is a chrysalis lurking around at the back somewhere. I actually lost it. So knowing my luck, the one that is not on camera has probably just hatched. I can't see it. I can't even see the chrysalis, let alone. How weird. Anyway, just I wish this would stop going out. Just stop going out of focus. Stop it. That's better. There we go. At least I think that's better. Oh, no. Honestly, what is it with cameras on mobile phones? There we go. There we go. Right. So the one that's already out, you can see in the bottom left corner here. Hello. I still think that that one on the right, second from the right, looks incredibly close. But I'm intrigued by the flapping now. I'm not sure whether that was a butterfly or not. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just going to be knocking about because this could take ages. I'm also going to try and put some extra light on. Just very for it. Don't know whether that's made it better or not. YouTube streams in potato vision for reasons that elude me, but also in case you are new here, in which case welcome and happy Bank Holiday Monday if you're in the UK. We are filming this through a net, which makes it all look a bit hazy and blur. Hazy and blur is a technical filming term. Thank you for the thumbs up, by the way, if you are here. Never know whether things like this will be interesting or not. It might not be, but let me just show you that there is another one. God, I can hardly move this. The Lego roller coaster is next to me, so I can barely move. But you might be able to see there's another one down there. And then there is, again, a mystery one, and I don't know where it's gone. It rolled off while I was trying to set all of this up. I don't know where it is, and therefore there might be a butterfly appearing at some point from a mystery angle. But anyway, get out of the way of my own light. That's okay, isn't it? I hope that's okay. If this works, it would be a bloody miracle. Do you want to perform, Butterfly? Do you want to do a bit of performance for us? Hello. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's actually following my finger. Okay, now it's not following my finger. Anyway. Look. Live butterfly action. Now it's gone off camera. That's just got me demonetized. Nobody tell YouTube I said a swear word. I can't get the butterfly as well. I have to move, butterfly. I'm more worried about where the other chrysalis is because it's disappeared. Like, there could be all sorts of things going on. The chrysalis from the one that's already hatched is just behind the plate, or whatever you would call that, the lid on the left-hand side. Damn it, I can't believe I accidentally managed to move the butterfly out of shot. Brr. It's fine. I'm going in. Maybe I'll accidentally find the other one as well. Theoretically, you should remove all of the crap from in here after they've hatched because they're very fragile and it can get hooked up. But there it is. That's what it came out of. In case you're wondering what the black bit is, it's actually, pop that in the plant actually. The black bit is actually a bit horrible. It's like the top of the caterpillar. It's like the head of the caterpillar just like detaches. The whole process is crazy. Like, the whole process is just so extraordinary that these caterpillars, because they grow like you wouldn't believe, they grow so quickly, and they suddenly hang from the lid, because you get them in a plastic tub, and they suddenly hang from the lid in a little J shape and then turn into a chrysalis thing and then become this beautiful, it's actually unfathomably I've never seen anything like it. The first time I did it, I didn't know what I was doing. I was like, I'll just follow the instructions and see what happens, and it's just incredible. Absolutely incredible what happens. Right, let's I'm just going to give myself a bit more room here. There's a spider plant at the back that I could do with not being at the back. And then I'm going to move the whole thing and just give myself a little bit more room, possibly a little bit more light. Move this Lego ice cream van out of the way. Yes, that's a thing. Right, let's move that. Move this. Has that helped? Probably not, but anyway. Mr. Chuffy says it's such an alien process. It is. It's like nothing else I've ever seen before. It's so weird. It's so very, very strange. If you are new here, good morning, welcome. It's bank holiday in the UK. I woke up this morning to this. Bank holiday butterfly had hatched. I'm expecting 10. And I thought it would not be a bad time to see whether I can catch one. I say birth. It's not really birth, is it? Because it's kind of birthing itself. I thought it'd be worth seeing whether they come out. But as with all nature photography, this is going to be a bit like watching one of those like Yellowstone webcams where you don't know whether the thing is going to blow or not. This is the same. I don't know whether this is going to happen or not. But some of them look so close that it seemed really silly not to try to get this live. So welcome. Do talk amongst yourselves. For, you know, there could be hours. This could be hours. It might not happen at all. So the fact that I managed to get one of them implies to me that maybe the others might show up. Okay, so I didn't find that other chrysalis. It's vanished. I don't know where it is. But at least I've got a bit more movement now and I'm not continuously banging my arm on something. The focus on this is really annoying. Trying to shoot through a net. It's not working, is it? And whoever that is banging around, whichever one of my neighbours has started banging doors, can just get lost. There's always somebody around here, I find, but don't get me going on that. Al says, threaten them with force feeding them spree if they don't hatch immediately. They'd probably enjoy it. They'd probably enjoy spree. In case anybody's wondering what the hell we're on about. Spree is an American candy that's allegedly fruit flavoured. This is nonsense. It's not flavoured with any kind of fruit I've ever encountered in my life. And they're like these amazingly garish bright colours. And I tried some on a stream ages ago and hated them and had to spit it out. It might be one of the few things that I've tried on this channel I have actually had to give up on and say I can't consume this, it's horrific. And I had a massive great box of them. If memory serves, because this was quite a while ago, I think I took them to work. I think I like unleashed them on other people. But yesterday when we were playing Parkitect, there was a candy themed, like a candy and cake themed park. And I had a spree area. But yeah, absolutely horrendous. Like even everything about them was just horrendous. Real fruit or no real fruit, I don't know what they had in them, but it was toxic, I think. Anyway, but hey, right. Perform for us, butterfly. Hello. Oh, you're still a little bit damp, actually. I should probably not be touching you. Please don't run away. Please don't. No, don't do that. Get on my fingers. Get on. This is your chance for fame. Get on the. Whoop. Good. Okay. Right. I'll take that. It's still drying, so I'm gonna leave it alone. Oh my God! Camera, quit it. It's the net. It's the net. Turn that round very slightly. That hasn't helped, has it? No, that didn't just hatch. That was the one that was out before. Okay, there's no good way of getting focus on this, I'm sorry. There's no good way. Did you not just see me put my hand in and move that button? That's what I did. Right, okay, we'll leave that. I need something to eat, so I'll be back in a moo. Good morning, all. Happy bank holiday if you're in the UK. Welcome to Potato Vision live stream. That's YouTube's fault, not mine. To see whether any more butterflies appear. At the bottom, you will be able to see that I woke up this morning to a butterfly. It's at the bottom there because I moved it there, but it's drying its wings out at the moment. It looks healthy. They aren't always. I'm hoping none of them come out with any deformities. I had one once that I didn't release at all because it was not very happy at all. And I didn't want it to get immediately eaten, so I just kept it in the net. And all the others flew free, probably to get eaten. I don't think the life of a butterfly is a particularly happy one. There is another chrysalis. In fact, there are two out of shot. One is just below all of these. Sometimes they don't stick to the pot. And the other one is a mystery. It's disappeared. I don't know where it is. I'm just looking again, but I can't see it. No, that's a bit weird. It's in there somewhere. Anyway, I've just set this up in case. Just in case another one starts coming out. The one second from the right. Again, because the light is terrible as well. It's mostly because YouTube is, like, I don't know what it is about YouTube live stream, it's terrible. But you might just be able to see that you can see the patterns of the wings starting to show through the chrysalis. And that has become much clearer even since I got out of bed this morning, which makes me think that one might be the next to go. When it happens, it will happen really quick. And I might miss it, you might miss it. This is why I'm not a nature photographer, because it's just a load of waiting. But what you will see is the chrysalis suddenly split, and you'll see a bit of butterfly appear. That's how it works. It's really quick. I did actually manage to get some on video a couple of years ago, I think. Yeah. But that was one of those moments as well of just, quick, get the camera! Now, of course, that one second from the right might not be the first to go. It might be the one we can't see, or it could be one of the ones that's a little bit off camera. In the event that any action does happen, I am trying to pay attention. But you just never know. Yeah, you'd think when you like YouTube, for reasons that escape me, won't stream in 1080p from this camera. I don't know why not. Anything I say will be used in evidence, so should need some background music. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I don't know why I'm trying to make this exciting. There's loads of webcams out there where nobody's doing anything at all. I haven't watched any of them in a long time. Has anybody else seen those nature ones that say, like, there's Yellowstone Park with the big geyser? And there's ones that just look out over cities and things. Why don't we do that anymore? Why don't we do that anymore? Oh, those are the days when the internet used to be better. You see, now I'm lamenting. Now we're into lamento vision. That's not good. Al says the image on my phone is fine, but the image on the TV is hazy. Yeah, because it's only streaming at 720p because YouTube's rubbish. Right, well, this is a big fat nothing at the moment, isn't it? But it's going to be a big fat nothing for a while. If anything, actually, I would say that the one Here is now the most likely to go. They get very, very dark. The chrysalis goes really, really dark. And it's because it's a load of red liquid. It looks like blood. It honestly, it looks like they've just sprayed blood everywhere. It's horrible, but it's not blood. I can't remember what it is called, but it's the liquid that they use to facilitate their escape. So the chrysalis goes very dark because it gets soaked with this red liquid, and then it goes again. Wandering off now. If YouTube was any good, it would let me add some music to this now. You have to add your own. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. What is hilarious about this is you could be here 4 hours and nothing happens. So I've kind of trapped myself in my own home here as well, because like you, you will hear everything I do. That's not great. Come on, butterfly. Even one. I'll even take one. I might set this up all day just because it's the only opportunity that I have, but even just one of you to come out kind of now would be great. What options do I have on here? Save highlight. It means safely say there's no highlight. Oh, I can mute my microphone though. I might do that in between times then. Enable flash. Flash? Oh yeah, oh no. No, we don't want that. See, if you put too much light on, it just takes a photograph of the net. The light shines off the net, which is why it can't be really bright. Share. And then I've got other buttons. If I suddenly disappear, it's because I was pressing all the other buttons. Oh, I see. You can actually, look at that. You can do like a live colour. Whoa, butterfly dance party. Whoa! What the heck? Really? I see YouTube, so I can do all of this. I can make it look like a nature documentary. I can make it like a haunted, spooky butterfly place. But I can't, I don't know, put some music in. Turn it into a nice sketch of itself. Oh, how ridiculous. Butterfly dance parties made me laugh, though. That's also lost me viewers. Just because some of you can't stand the excitement. Normal. That's beam. Beam is a bit better. Should we go with beam? Beam is a bit brighter without me having to put any extra light on it. All the rest of them are a bit bleh. This is what children do, is it, these days? They stream. And they stream and they put filters on themselves. Well, there we go. I don't know whether that's made that look any better. I think maybe it has a little bit. Oh well, if you missed the butterfly party, you've only got yourself to blame. Good, right, I'm going to mute my mic for a moment. OMG, OMG, OMG. You see, I left the room. What happened? We have another butterfly. Thumbs up, thumbs up. I was right. It's out. That's just typical, isn't it? In the moment that I leave the room, you little monster. But anyway, look. It's out. I'm just going to move the camera slightly. Come on, butterfly, you can do it. It's always such a struggle. It's such a struggle. No, no, no focus. No focus, don't. No. Filming through a net. It's never good. Anyway, look, it's alive and it's well. But it needs to get those wings going. I don't know why it's trying to climb up. Stop trying to climb up. Notice the other one's on the move as well. Oh, wow. This is awesome. Oh, it's horrible watching them do this, but it'll be okay. It'll be okay. It'll sort itself out. When they come out, you think, how is that going to live? That's not going to live, but it'll be fine. Eventually, it will stretch out its wings and it'll be okay. It looks okay at first glance to me. When all the red stuff unsticks, it will extend its wings out. God, how exciting. I could be wrong, but is there another one? Oh no, maybe not. I thought there was another one coming out, but no, it's just this one at the moment. Sorry, my camera works terrible because I set this up in a horrific hurry. Right, butterfly, why are you trying to go up when the best thing that you could do right now is just stop for a while? In case you're wondering what it's going up to, there's a plant up here that I just shoved in there because I didn't have anything leafy, so they ended up with a succulent. But it was just so that they had something to sit on. They do more enjoy sitting on the net than they do anything else, but you can see its wings are starting to come apart. There's a bit more orange there. In fact, weirdly, the pattern is a butterfly at the moment. There's a butterfly pattern in the orange at the moment. Oh, that's so cool. I only sit 3/4 of an hour. That's not bad. I thought we'd be sitting here forever. I can't believe I missed that starting to happen, but it's so easy to miss. It takes literally seconds because they just slide out. Well, you've seen. You didn't miss it. The wings will slowly get further and further apart the moment they're stuck together. But butterfly, you're expending a lot of energy trying to get up that pot. I'm not sure that that's actually good for you, but anyway. Just sit quietly. Just sit quietly and let your wings unfold. Rather than doing that, which I don't think is helping you. Got no sticky stuff on its legs at the moment. Whoop! I'd actually stubbed my toe on something. Actually walked into another room, stubbed my toe on something, went ow, came back in here and then went, hang on a moment. Mr. Chuffy says I was also watching it emerge whilst making tea. Okay, make more tea. The rest might come out. Calm down, butterfly. It's all fine. It's all fine. Tell you what, the other one, I don't know, it looks huge now. The other one up here, which flapped off. looks enormous. They grow so quickly, it's just staggering. Just trying to think how long it's been since I got them, maybe a couple of weeks. You get these tiny, tiny, tiny little caterpillars. And they grow insanely quickly. Like nothing should grow that fast. But it's the same with the butterflies. When they come out, they look quite small and you think, oh, right, okay. Sam asks, what's the song that you were singing? Which one? There were two. The first one was Spanish Flea. The other one was the theme from Vision On with Tony Hart. Closing this door because the water pump is making a racket. It's the gallery from Vision On, I think. Right, this is probably just going to sit here for a bit, so I'm going to do whatever's best for my camera focus, which is nothing. Nothing is good for my camera focus. It's just had it. I'm so excited that we managed to get one, though. That is so cool. I'll have to highlight that. Oh. Speaking of highlights, you can see properly now. I'm just looking at its wings and they look pretty good. They look pretty good. I'm going to tweet. Oh, it looks a lot happier now, doesn't it? It looks a lot happier now. It doesn't look as distressed. It seems to now be able to stick. Wings look good. What it will do now, possibly, the other one didn't do this. It just sat very still, but what they do sometimes is flap. It must be quite a thing to go through that, you know. It must be quite a thing to go through. Imagine it's a little caterpillar and you become a very big caterpillar and then something possesses you to stick yourself to a surface, wrap yourself in. It's funny how, like, when they teach you it at school, you think of them binding themselves up in white stuff. I think some of them do, but these don't. It's more a hard shell sort of appears over it. And then, unbelievably, suddenly you realise there are wings in there. You think, what? What? How could this happen? Nature, this is insane. This one here, second from the left, is now looking the most likely to go next. Again, we could be waiting quite a while, but I've got all day. It's bank holiday in the UK. I'm just pleased that we've got one. It's absolutely amazing. If that one disappears off somewhere and ends up on the net, what I'm going to do is just rejig these a little bit so that the ones on the right particularly have a bit more space because there's two very close to each other. Oh, look at that though. Even the light, the sun has just come out and even the light is now reflecting off it. That's so amazing. Oh, wow. The other amazing thing about butterflies is, to my knowledge, they like fly some preposterous amount of miles to get to their next breeding place or whatever they do. Anybody who saw the very first streams I did of these a couple of years ago, we did have some butterflies trying to mate. I was kind of secretly hoping that they would, but I didn't see any caterpillars. There were no eggs or anything. They say that eggs appear on plants, and I was going, oh my god, loads of butterflies. You were saying you won't be able to cope with the number of caterpillars. And I was thinking, yes, I will. Bring it on. But it didn't happen, I'm afraid. In case you can hear that, that's a plane going over, not the butterfly going with its wings. The other one's looking very healthy now. Very healthy. And so the one on the left-hand side is really dark now, and I can actually see the shape of a wing, which unfortunately in YouTube vision through a net is not going to be terrifically obvious to you, but you might have to just trust me on that. The others still look very green. That said, these have a horrible habit of hatching when you least expect them to. It's actually the one on the bottom of the net that looks like it might be next to go. Right, here we have it starting to swing back and forward. That's why they're trying to get perches. When it was first coming out and trying desperately to climb, it was so that it could get itself in a position to swing back and forward a bit and stretch out a bit. But presumably the sticky stuff on their feet has to develop as well. Hello, Wolfie, I've not seen you in ages. It is fascinating, isn't it? Absolutely fascinating. I can't believe we've caught one live. At least I got it on video. I was tripping over something in another room when that happened. It's like, hang on a minute, there's a butterfly, what? It obviously knows it's on camera now because it's positioned itself pretty much perfectly. Rock, yes, says, what the? And cool. Does YouTube allow reactions? Like if I was doing this on, I don't know, Instagram or some other thing the kids use, there'd probably be little hearts and things coming up from the bottom of my screen. Oh, oh, oh. Where are you going? Where are you going, butterfly? No, this is your 15 minutes of fame. Where are you going? Oh, I don't know where that's off to. Sometimes they like to sit in the pot of the plant. There is a plant in here. It's like a big succulent because I had nothing else. Last time I used I actually bought them some lavender. The very first time I did this, I was like, I'm doing this properly. And I bought some lavender from Waitrose. And it stank. It was horrible. It was English lavender. Man, that stuff is nasty. They didn't seem to appreciate it and then it died. The second time around, I can't think what I put in there. It might have even been a jade plant or something, but my jade plant is huge now, so it wouldn't fit in there. It's trying so hard to climb the pot, but it can't. I don't know why it's trying to get up there, incidentally. Go, climb up the net. Normally they fall everywhere. And then they find their way back up. There's one that's gone out of shot now, which is the one I woke up to this morning, which is on the net just above the camera. Actually, maybe it's, do you know what? Maybe it's not trying to get up the pot. Maybe it's just stretching its legs out. You can see now that it's starting to get its antennae going as well. So many bits of butterfly to come out. It's got to do its wings, it's got to do its legs, it's got to do its... Actually, are they called proboscis rather than proboscis? Proboscis rather than antennae, whatever they are. Sticky out bits. It's got to get the sticky on its feet. Whatever it is, it's having a right go at it. Things change so quickly. The one on the left-hand pot towards the middle of the screen actually now also looks ready. I can actually see the wings. I can see the pattern of the underside of some wings. But this could take hours and hours and hours. I mean, I'll just leave it on, I think. It's all just dependent on my phone more than anything, but it seems to be okay. Welcome to Catherine, who's just followed me on Twitter. I don't have any of my YouTubey bits when I stream on my phone, so no background music, no graphics saying this could be really boring. Or saying like for butterflies. If you've not liked for butterflies, do please do that. Oh, this one's really trying to get going now. Sam says, I'm hungry, but I know as soon as I turn my back, another butterfly will emerge. I feel the same. The problem is we could be sitting here for many hours. But yeah, I feel like if I go off and trip over something again, I'm going to come back to a load of butterflies, which would be great. I could obviously go back and watch it myself. Come on, get your wings open. I'm not rushing you or anything. It's just you're live on television. You can see now it's got 2 sets of wings. It seems to calm down a bit. I think it was just having a stretch. And now it's possibly going to have a flap. The best bit is when they open their wings for the first time. It is incredible. They've gone from this tiny little nasty looking caterpillar. They're not nasty, they're very cute. They're not cute. And then they open their wings and you go, oh wow, who'd have thought? I think these are painted ladies. Are these painted ladies? Yeah, I think these are painted ladies. I think all of the insect lore kits, because that's what this is, I think all of them are painted ladies, which are not native to the UK, as far as I'm aware. They will be by the time I finish them. There's a huge buddleia bush around the corner from me that I say there was a huge buddleia bush that somebody cut down. They haven't dug it up though, it still lives. It's starting to come back. Whoa! Hey, well. It's like you've been framed but with butterflies. Oh, that's right. Just climb up the other chrysalises. Yeah, why not? Why not climb up the other chrysalises? Why not get on the other chrysalises so that when they try and get out, you're there blocking their way? Brilliant. Why have you... Dear God, butterfly. You better hope the others don't try and get out now. Anyway, what was I saying? Big buddleia bush. Yeah, they've chopped it down, but it does still exist. Normally when I release them out of the window here so that all of you can see. I might take them down the park this time. There's been quite a few butterflies around, I've noticed, over the last few days. The butterflies are dying. Is this a good time to advertise butterfly conservation, not a sponsor? I'm a member of the Butterfly Conservation Society. It only costs like £3 a month or something. and they're responsible for the big butterfly count. The problem is you don't know whether it's the same one just going round and round and round and round and round. I keep seeing cabbage white butterfly and I'm pretty convinced it is just the same one trolling me. All the butterflies, incidentally, are between the railway tracks just outside Liverpool Lime Street. For reasons better known to themselves. If you want to see butterflies, get a train to Liverpool on a sunny day. My goodness me, that's where they all are. Britain is short of butterflies because they're all in Liverpool. Right, butterfly, in doing what you're doing, you're actually screwing up my focus, but I don't really want to move anything now. Unfortunately, it's plopped itself between both pots, so I can't move them. Thanks. And I don't want to move it because they are super fragile. Pick this up and show you here. That one looks really close now. Can you see the wings? And the various butterfly bits? The more I look at that, the more I think that is not far away at all. And then that's the one where the one next to the butterfly that's just hatched, where you can kind of see the underside looks very butterfly-y. And over here, that's the chrysalis that the other one's just come out of. That one at the edge doesn't look very close at all. I say I want to move these because they're now hanging over each other, which isn't good. But I can't because somebody is now in the way. There's one up here, which you can just see the thorax of. Thorax? Check me getting all scientific. That's the one that I woke up to this morning. And then there's another pupa, another thingy down here. God, nothing will focus through this net, but you can just about see it, sort of. It's there, honest. And then there's a mystery one. There's one that's rolled off somewhere and don't know where it is. If I was a betting woman, which I may or may not be, I would go for that one there next. I was wondering whether to take my chances and focus in on that one. Oh, do you know, the design of this is so annoying. The net is one of those, you know, the springy things that you sometimes use for laundry. Has anybody got one of those? It's one of those, and they've used material to cover up the metal spring thing, but it gets in the way of my filming. In case anybody's thinking, God, this isn't very technologically advanced, is it? No, no it isn't, because YouTube will only let me stream in potato vision, and secondly, I'm filming through a net, which is not the easiest thing to do. Right, I'm going to leave it like that. It's just like this one. I'd quite like that one there to be a bit more obvious, because I think that's going to go next. But you just know that now that I've said that, it won't. The net's in the way. Grr. Oh, it's all going wrong. There we go. That's sort of all right. That butterfly could not be in a worse place. I need you off there so that I can move the other one. In fact, I might just do that. You're not supposed to fiddle with them, but fiddle with them I will. Right, you. Don't fall, but I've got two very, very close to each other. Come on, get off, get off. I've got two very close to each other and they're gonna need room. Oh, I see the red. Look at the red. Ew. Ew. Looks like blood. Ew. It's not blood, don't write in. The butterflies are not killing themselves. They are okay. That is the stuff that makes the chrysalis go dark just before they come out because it facilitates their escape. Fascinating butterfly facts. There we go. Right, that's a bit better, I think. I think we can see stuff now. That one is so close on the left. That is so close. And incredibly, I think if you look at the one in the middle on the right-hand pot, I think I can now see some red on that, as if the wings are starting to show. God, it's all happening. It's all happening, but I need a drink. So I'm going to go off now, and I can guarantee you, in the time that it takes me to get the drink, they'll all have appeared, probably. Anyway, right, I'll be back shortly. Welcome back, everybody. My horrible neighbour's just gone out, so hopefully you won't hear as much noise now if there is any. It's gone very calm, hasn't it? No flapping, no birthing. Both of the butterflies that have come out are just sitting there now because they need to let everything dry. There is one which must be so incredibly close to going now. And weirdly, seemed to be another chrysalis short. There was one right at the front. Maybe I must have moved it. I must have accidentally banged it. That's worrying because I don't know where it is now. We have a butterfly right up here. They always head towards the light. So this one, my power cable isn't long enough to show you. But this one here, Captain Marvel says hi, by the way. Yes, and there's some Lego there. It's heading towards the light. But all the others are just chilling out. That means there's two chrysalises on the floor of this that I can't see. I mean, there isn't anywhere for them to go. The problem is that if the butterflies come out and they've got no room, they won't be very happy. How weird. No, I can't see them. Oh well, fine. I get some butterflies appearing from nowhere. But this one on the left that I said looked like it was about to go. I mean, about to go can mean anything from in the next 10 minutes to see you this evening. It's so incredibly close now. And while we've been watching, the one bottom left has also developed a little bit of red, as if the wings are starting to appear. I think the one in the middle looks pretty fat now as well. If you're only just joining us, the chrysalis in the top right-hand corner is what's produced the butterfly in the centre of the screen, which appeared live on camera at about the 45-minute mark. I'm still not sure about this filter. That's without that filter on. Is that better? Which of those is better? Maybe that one, just a little bit. The others are all far too arty. Splodman says, what butterflies are they? To my knowledge, they'll be painted ladies. I think that pretty much all. Whoa. What? Why would you want that? Butterfly party. To my knowledge, all of them are painted ladies. That one's called Dream. I dream of butterflies. Glamour. Glamorous butterflies. That's weird. That's documentary. That's butterflies. On Old Hollywood. That's haunted butterflies. Arty butterflies. Stupid, honestly. I don't know which of those is better. I'll go with that one. I would hope they I don't think that Insect Law EU would be selling anything where you were then releasing an unwanted species into the UK. I'd be a bit concerned if that was what was happening. When I shaded it a bit, the pic was better. Sorry, I don't know what you mean. That's with the filter on. That's without it. Is that better for you? On my screen, the other one looks better, but I'm acutely conscious that YouTube won't let me output in anything better than 720p for some reason. Is this better? It's like the opticians. First way? Second way. Is it better the first way or the second way? That's the second way. The filter's been on all the time. That's without the filter. That's with the filter. That's without the filter. That's the first way or the second way. I'll leave it off. There we go. Everyone will complain now. Oh, put the filter back on. I apologise if you can hear any strange sounds in the background. I don't know what's going on. Like, bank holidays are usually really quiet where I live. But of course, they won't be when I'm trying to stream. That's a rule, you know. Just try and get that one on the top left a bit more in focus in case it does go. I will be putting fruit and sugared water in. I just I can't do that. I have like one of those bird feeder things on the outside of where my window, and I put like rotting peaches and all sorts, and little horrors didn't care. Well, the wasps cared, actually. The wasps cared. But yeah, these all get some sugared water when they're not likely to flap into the water like they did last time and nearly drowned. I think I gave them some frozen cherries last time. They seem to quite enjoy that. Every time I look at that one on the left, it looks like it's about to go. The thing is, it is about to go. It will go when I turn my back. There are always one or two that are behind the others. So the one I think bottom right, this is where the one bottom right goes, surprise! But the one bottom right I think is not as far on as the others. It's the ones on the left that look the most likely to go. I mean, one of them now is so soaked with red stuff, what looks like red stuff, that I would have thought it would be pretty quick. It's very chill. Right, I'm just going to leave this again for a while, and let's hope that I hear the sound of flapping soon. Greetings, everybody. Happy bank holiday. Just checking in to make you aware the stream is not dead or stuck. In actual fact, it is the butterflies who are just doing nothing at all. We've been very lucky this morning. One did actually hatch live. It was at about the 45-minute mark, and it looked like others were ready to go, but there was always a possibility that they wouldn't be. I'm going to leave this running because there's no harm in doing so, but I hope that you are not going to give up. I'm absolutely certain we will get at least one more today. It's just one of those things. This is why I'm not a nature photographer, because I'm like, come on, come out, come out. The one top left, I think, is the most likely to go, but it's incredible how things develop, because now some other ones also look very ready to go. There are two chrysalises just missing completely. That might sound a bit strange, but they fell off and disappeared, and I don't know where they are. So if any butterflies appear from off camera, then that's where they are. Unfortunately can't put any like background music or anything behind this, otherwise I would have done like the calming sounds of nature or something. So there was a reason to keep the stream on, but YouTube does not let me do that. It does let me put ridiculous filters on, like flashing lights and bubbles and all this kind of thing, but we don't want that. What I wanted was some background music, YouTube, if you're listening. But yeah, it was just to check in and let you know that everything is still okay. The light is not quite as good as it was, but I think you can at least see things. I'm filming through a net, which makes things a bit difficult. But I think it's okay. The one that hatched earlier, you will see bottom centre of your screen. It's just chilling. There's another one at the top, which is also just chilling. And its antennae are now fully extended, and it's just, doing butterfly things. So I will disappear again, but do keep your eye out. This is streaming to another monitor on the other side of my home. So that's how I'm watching these. I thought it would probably be worth putting it on for you as well. So as I say, if you want to see butterfly being born, it's around 45 minutes. And we all need to wait very patiently for the next one. I will be back very soon. Greetings, everybody. We have some flapping. Flapping action. This one has decided to get going by looks things. And as before, stomping all over the other ones. Brilliant. Well, you see, now that you're going out of shot, everybody's going to think this is just a big stream of nothing. I can't believe that one on the left hasn't gone yet. I know it's not a race. I know it's not a race. I can actually see some... Can you see... at the bottom of the screen, can you see some fresh redness? Going in. I'm just wondering whether possibly one of them is down there. Sorry, I've just got to open this really carefully because one of them has decided to settle right on the way. Okay. Behind these, because there were two and I don't know where they ended up. Look. Am I wrong? Oh, I think I'm right. Right, they're down here, and one of them is opening. I think. I'm just going to move these for a moment. I hope that none of those... Right, there they are. There's the two missing ones. Sorry, excuse my hand. It's now got red stuff all over it. Great. Right, I've just accidentally moved both of them when I didn't mean to. This is why you shouldn't fiddle, but look. Look what's going on here. Be careful because I don't want any of them getting out, but there is definitely something happening here. There. 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 Is it okay? That's the question. I can't really tell. It definitely looks like it's doing something. I'm washing my hands. Also tweeting. Okay, my concern here is that if it's not hanging down, it might not have the room to get out. I'm just wondering whether to move it a little bit. It's definitely split. You can see the fresh red stuff all over. Look. It's just very, very difficult to get this into focus. Apologies because I'm filming through a net. But can you see? I'm worried that it might not be okay. God, it's like ambulance but for butterflies, isn't it? It's also directly next to the other one. I don't want to touch it because I don't want to damage it. But that has definitely split. There's not a great deal of light, so I can't see. And if I put the flash on this, I put light on this, it will almost certainly overload it. Yeah. Okay, let's get rid of that. There's definitely something going on there. I'm just worried that it's started to try to get out and then hasn't managed to. I'm not sure what's going on. Should just let nature do nature, really. There's no more movement, is there, at the moment? But it's actually lying right next to the other one, which I don't want, because I want it to have as much room as possible. But then I suppose that butterflies are probably quite used to coming out of their chrysalises generally. I hope I don't lose any. It's always quite distressing when one doesn't hatch. But generally, if they get to this stage, are they normally okay? They might have wings that don't work terribly well, but they usually live. It's the getting through the chrysalis bit that's the difficult part for them. So you can see now, actually, it's much clearer that there are two by the plant pot. One of which is a red mess at the moment, and one of which is just a fat blob. Well, all I can do is leave it and hope that it manages to find its way out. I mean, they generally do when they come out, even if there's stuff around them. They do generally manage to get past it and get away. Really, you're supposed to have as much room as possible around them. You know, the ideal is that they're hanging down and they can just slide out. Speaking of which, that one that I said was likely to go next, you can actually see the shape of the butterfly on it now where I'm standing. It is a butterfly shape, so it's not going to be very long at all before that one comes out. God, all this action. Okay, I don't know what's happened to that one. You can see the red stuff on the net. It's horrible. It looks like a right bloodbath afterwards. I'm just trying to keep both of them in shot because the one very, very top left looks imminent. Been saying that for like 2 hours. And then you've got this other one with all this blood round it. It's not blood. Butterfly blood. It's not blood. I don't know what to do about that. It's not coming out. I think I'm just going to have to leave it. I don't think there's anything I can do because I don't know what to do that's best for it. And what I definitely don't want to do is end up accidentally damaging it because I was trying to help it. That would suck a lot. Just trying to get these into better focus, but now that there's rubbish all over the net as well, the horrific, bad, awful phone camera just wants to focus on that instead, so that's not helpful. Come on, don't focus on the net. Sometimes it goes, I won't focus on the net. I'm like, thank you very much. Somebody said it was hazy. It looked hazy earlier. That's what it is. It's the net. Okay, I can't focus on that middle one. I don't think there's quite enough light. I don't know what to do about that. Nothing is probably the best answer, other than just trying to get it in shot. I just hope it's okay. I'm really worried now. Drama. Butterfly drama. The one from earlier, incidentally, is doing just fine. It's on the net now. It's up there. And then down here is the one from this morning that I woke up to. There we go. Okay. It's not great. No, don't. Stop it. Okay, right. That's about as good as it's going to get, I think. So you can see the two in the middle and the three at the side. And there are actually only three on the other side. All of them you can't quite see because the fourth one has already come out. Oh, that net is just so annoying. Stop focusing. No, don't focus. Stop focusing on the net. Okay, we think we might have to live with that. So we may or may not get a butterfly from the disturbingly, looks very bloody, it's not blood, mess. Because the chrysalis appears to have split and all of the stuff appears to have come out, but no butterfly. And it's next to another chrysalis that it shouldn't be, really. Now that happened without me moving anything as well, so hopefully it's not damage and it is actually what's supposed to happen. But we'll keep an eye out. I think when it goes, I think that top left one is just going to go. The ones that I'm not really expecting today are the one on the very far right, which looks... there was one caterpillar that was way behind all the others. There generally is one. I'm not expecting the ones on the right. It's the ones on the left, really, that I think if they're gonna go, they're gonna go. Okay, well, all I can do is leave that and see whether anything happens. We're just gonna have to hope. If you haven't been watching before, there was a butterfly at about 45 minutes in, but we've been waiting ever since. And there was a bit of action. Another chrysalis looks like it's split, but nothing has come out of it yet. Cool, right, I'm going to go off and have some lunch again. So I'm monitoring this from somewhere else in my home. If you see any action, then get chatting about it, and that will alert me to the fact that something is up. I will, or down, or flapping, or whatever. I'll see you soon. Hey everybody, check it out! Oh, that net! Sometimes it focuses, sometimes it doesn't, but look, here we go! Hello! This is how it's supposed to happen. I'm worried about that other one, but this, it's good! Woohoo! Beautifully done, I have to say. Perfect hatch. Well done. Where's it? What was that? What? What? Oh, hello. Hello. You see, that was absolutely perfect. That's how it should be done. Hello. Having a bit of a wibble. Oh, it's waving at you. It's waving at you. Oi, net. Stop it. I'm very sorry about this. Hello. Oh, amazing. It's even got enough strength to climb. Fantastic. So that's where it came out of mere seconds ago. I'm very sorry about the focus. Trying to film through a net is not the easiest. Sometimes it just does it, sometimes it doesn't. It's just having a little dance. Needs to get its wings sorted out. It seems pretty strong. It's having a good climb. Fantastic. That's great news. So that's 3 of the 10. But we have a problem in the middle. And the problem is that the chrysalis seems to have split and there's red stuff everywhere, but nothing else has happened, which is a bit concerning. And I don't really know what to do about it because, sorry about the focus on this, it's just not the easiest. I don't really know what to do about it. I don't know whether to get in there or whether to leave it or just perhaps leave it at the edge of the shot in case something else happens. I don't know. In case anybody's wondering what I'm on about, that little red blob that you can see in the middle of the shot is where a chrysalis has opened. I can't get the net open here, it's got a bit of fluff stuck in it. The chrysalis has opened and it's leaked everywhere, but nothing else has happened with it. Why is this not opening? Oh, it's always when you're live that things start going wrong. There we go. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just move things slightly. Sorry, butterflies. I'm going to move this. I'm going to move these round. And you can see there, maybe, there's another chrysalis behind it which has yet to do anything. But it just doesn't look right. I can see the red, you can see the red, but it's not doing anything. I fear that might be a fail, that one. Which is quite unusual at this stage. Like, normally, But normally that wouldn't be the case. Normally they would be okay and they would get out. They might not be the most... oh, somebody just given me some money. Thank you very much. Sorry, while I'm concentrating on my camera work, or lack of. Thank you very much, whoever just funded the butterflies. I'm just trying to find a way. This bit is in the way. I'm just trying to find... I wonder whether to go a little bit higher, maybe. Like up here. And then you can see all of it, possibly. Let's see if I can do that. It's a banana for the butterfly. So it is, thank you, it's reappeared now. That didn't come up properly in the chat. It is a banana. Thank you very much. Butterflies like a banana, that is true. To push this back even further. And PJ says the potato wedges have barely moved since I checked. They're not potato wedges. Stop it. Horrible. Right, now, I know that's not ideal, but now you can at least see the red one at the side, which is leaking stuff all over the place. That you might be able to see a little bit of red. See where it says insectlaw.eu in the yellow and blue logo, the little bit of red next to that is all the stuff leaking. It's really nasty. I just can't get this in a position that I'm happy with. It's because I don't want to move that red one, because I'm worried about it. I don't want you to miss any others in the event that they come out. Oh, that's a bit... seems a bit twitchy. Greetings if you've just joined us, by the way. Butterflies. Another one's just hatched. I'm just trying to set this up. Oh god, they're trying to escape as well, incidentally. I need to not leave this open. Oh, butterfly, you're going to have to move. They like to come up to the top because it's where the light is. Let me just take this out. I'm just going to take this out and get the used chrysalis off it. Ew, caterpillar stuff. Ew. Back in there. Okay, so these ones are not very far along. Maybe the one on the right. Maybe the one on the right. I think I'm going to have to just move the other thing off camera. I am really worried about it. It does not look good. It does not look good. There it is. Oh God. The shortest phone lead in the world as well. But yeah, it just doesn't look hopeful at all. I'm afraid we might be having a funeral for that one. It's just a load of red. It's just a big red lump. Oh, boo. That's so sad. I feel really sad. I didn't want to be showing you live butterfly death, did I? That's not right. Anyway. That's nature for you, I'm afraid. If you're just joining us, because a load of people have just turned up, maybe you've just heard that some live butterflies have just been hatched, but one of them, I'm afraid, seems to have failed, which is a bit distressing. But there's one left on the ground, and then all of these ones have yet to go. Of the ones that have hatched, there are 3 of them. they're all fine. They're all airing themselves out. One's on the bottom of the net and the others are climbing up towards the daylight. The sun is starting to come round, except there is no sun because it's a bank holiday Monday in Britain. Why would there be sun? But all of these are still waiting to come out, I think. Oh, actually, I lied. No, is that top one? Is that top one that's happened already? Actually, we've got a bit of, after setting all of that up, got a bit of flapping, so let's take the power lead out so we can move. Where are you? Flapping. When they're doing this, that's really good news because that means that they are probably extended and dried out and testing their wings, which is awesome. There's another one there. And then the third one is down here. Ew, what a mess. So I think the best thing for me to do, because I think that other one, I'm afraid, is not going to be a success. The best thing to do is to focus, I reckon, on the rest of these. I don't want to move it in case it does do anything, but it is looking grim. It's a bit the horror film of butterflies, that one, I'm afraid. Okay, there we go. So that's what we're going to be focusing on now. One of these has already come out, I think. They look less mature, these ones. I mean, given that that one earlier looked really ready to come out and it still took 3 hours, whatever it was, I suspect that these are not going to happen today. We'll stay with it a bit longer and I'll let you know the fate of the one that seems to have perished. I fear I already know the fate of the one that seems to have perished, which is very sad. But yeah, it's leaking stuff all over the place and it hasn't come out. And it just looks a right mess. Well, I don't know how butterflies work. It might do that and then suddenly it comes out. You saw how cleanly that other one came out. And that's how it's supposed to happen. That was like a perfect butterfly birth there. Chrysalis opens, butterfly gets out, wings are okay, it goes straight up, trying to dry itself. That's what we want. That's what we want. So again, if you see anything, make sure that you shout up. I've got this being monitored by another screen. Maybe we will get another one. I think in truth, these are not mature enough and I think we're probably looking at tomorrow, but I'll stick with it a little bit longer. So if you haven't already, do please give a like for butterflies. Please give a like to support the one that I think has died. And I will be back in the event of any further action. Hey everybody, I'm back. We got some flapping. So you can see the ones that have come out doing pretty well. If they're flapping about and their wings are okay and they're moving towards the sunlight, that is usually a good sign. However, what is not good is that other one doesn't seem to have done anything further. I think what I'm probably gonna do, because I don't think that there will be any further hatches for the foreseeable. Hello. What I will probably do is end it for today. Just realised actually all three of them are there. There we go. That's the three. Oh, hello. That's good timing. Hello. You can see they're all fit and healthy and happy. And they're heading towards the sunlight. Oh, that's really good actually. It's nice, especially if you've been here the whole time. It's really good to be able to say, look, they're all absolutely fine. And they're big as well. These are big, proper, not little scrawny ones you get sometimes. All of the caterpillars looked good, actually, because sometimes you just think, oh dear, yeah, that's not going to go so well. But they all look happy. They're all moving. They're all heading towards the sunlight. These ones, I think, are probably another day or two off. Some of the caterpillars took a lot longer than the other ones. So I'm not gonna do anything further with those. Problem now, because I need to get in to show you the mess and to rescue that other chrysalis. And now, of course, they're all at the top of the net. So, sorry, butterflies, I am probably going to be knocking you back down again here. Please don't escape. No, don't escape. Don't escape. Don't escape. Don't escape. It's trying to escape. I'm going to stop it from escaping by putting it on my hand. Hello. Hello. I shouldn't be taking you out this early, butterfly. It's probably after the salt on my hand. I shouldn't be taking you out this early because you need to... Oh God, they're all trying to get out now. It won't come off. It won't come off, and the other one's trying to escape. No! No! No, no. No. No, please, can you go on the plant? Go on the plant. Just go on the... Thank you. And you are... No. You're not getting out. No. No. No, it's not time for you yet. You need to stay for a few days. Right, there we go. Right, I've put them on the plants. I've put them on... We're good. We're good. Oh, man. They're fine. You can tell. They're absolutely fine. Super flappy, in fact. You see, that's why I'm not letting you out yet, because you can't fly. So, right. Down here, we have a mess, unfortunately. This is such a shame. This is such a shame. But yeah, there was a split chrysalis, and unfortunately, what we seem to have ended up with, rather than a butterfly, is a mess. That's not good. God, look at you. Oh, it's horrible. It's not blood, it's just butterfly stuff, but it's horrible. And I really can't get that to focus, but I don't think you want to see it anyway, because it's nasty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move that. There we go, see, you can't fly. You can't fly, you just dropped. You can't fly. So you're not going anywhere for the time being. But anyway, I can't get at it now because there's a butterfly in the way. But what I'm going to do is get rid, or at least move that nasty one. And I'm going to move the chrysalis that's yet to hatch. And then I'll wait a bit longer, but I suspect we may even have another day or two on the other ones. I wonder if this is the first one that came out, because it is loving it. It's having a great time. It's so good to see from the moment of their being to the moment of their flapping. I think that's the first one that came out because that is having some serious super happy fun times. There's one on the plant up there. So much better without the net. And then there's another one which is still drying itself down here. Oh, isn't that fantastic? Looking for food, I suspect. The next thing will be to feed them. I don't like to feed them right from the very start because, all right, just back up. I don't like to feed them from the very start because I would prefer that there wasn't a load of liquid in there. They do have, and we have had live drowning on here before now where a butterfly has decided that it's going to do a backflip into my sugar water, which is not good. Oh, I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased, and it's so big and healthy. Yay! I mean, 9 out of 10 actually wouldn't be a bad hit rate. It would not be a bad hit rate. It's just I would prefer it if we didn't end up with a mush, which is what I think it's created. Fantastic. Right, I am going to end it here so I can go off and have lunch properly. But thank you all very much for joining me, especially those of you who I know have been here through the whole thing, which is awesome. I've just had it kind of at the bottom of my computer screen so I can see when anything is happening. And we will come back at some point. Check on Twitter because I'll probably put some photographs on there. If I manage to film any more of these, if I think any of these are imminent, I'll see if I can get another stream going. But we've had a couple of really cool moments today. So these are, I think, going to take another couple of days. So I hope people in the UK thoroughly enjoy the rest of your bank holiday. Thank you very much to Richard for giving me the money to buy them a banana. Thank you to all of you who've been chatting and given a bit of advice. And I will hopefully see you all very soon indeed. None of the butterflies now is going to do anything good for you. They've all suddenly gone, actually, I'm not ready yet. I can't actually fly. So I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to sit here and dry out a bit more, which is exactly what they should be doing. Let's see if I can get one decent. There we go. Much easier without a net. Absolutely amazing. Super cool. I just love doing this. This is like the 3rd year that I've done it. The first time I did it, I just couldn't believe what was happening. It turns out that some people do this with their kids all the time. So they would buy one, get one free. Pots of caterpillars, because they're not cheap. They would buy one, get one free from insectlaw.eu a couple of weeks ago. And you too can have super happy fun times with butterflies. Happy holidays all. I will see you very soon.